Guys, for the longest time, I used to live for myself and the most selfish existence, known to man. And this is a shout out. And this video is for anyone that is just living that hedonistic lifestyle, pleasure seeking, live for the moment, no responsibility. I am here to tell you that that is a wrong way to live. And how do I know that? I've done it for 38 years. And it's only in this last year where I thought about people other than myself that my life has gotten significantly better and I have meaning now for the first time in my life. That's a powerful thing to think about. Like, I didn't have meaning for 38 years of my life. I was just running around, just doing whatever. I was trying to be the best possible version of myself and trying not to be a stain on society, or just just a vampire, just sucking thing out of it. I just wanted to always give, but at the same time, I knew that I needed to live for something more. And it's whatever the internet preaches. They're going to preach you don't trust this with women, this, the red pill, or whatever. That was the biggest mistake, like buying into all that stuff, and living like that. And I can say that now truthfully because it was the wrong way to look at it, and I was always kind of living life. It makes you live life on defense rather than live it on offense, because you're always just kind of shit scared and what's going to happen here or whatever. Nothing's going to happen, bro. The worst thing that's ever going to happen in your head, it never ever happens to you in real life. And I just want to let you know that it is worth working towards and finding something that's bigger than yourself, a purpose, a mission. Maybe you're going to your job and it's not inspiring you, but yet you know that it's not the right path, but you don't want to forego a little bit of comfort to get uncomfortable, to go find out what that thing is to do, because you're managing yourself, you're managing your circumstances, your stress. Take it from me, guys. I was in a cushiony job, right? I was earning $250 a year, construction, on autopilot. I probably could have even made more if I stayed there. To go back to not make money now for 6 months, right? Trying to figure it out. To move into the second most expensive city in the world, to do so, right? With no network, just to challenge myself. And I'm still positive, guys. I'm still kicking, right? Don't get me wrong. I've got a bit of a war chest here, and because I've done the correct things for the last few years, so I'm enabled myself to take a bet on this myself. But I've had to break every single limiting belief and change patterns to get better, And it's been hard, and I've had to do it publicly as well, because I've announced that with my big mouth, I've done it all publicly on multiple avenues, which you're probably about to see on Instagram and whatever. But I'm just telling you right now that it's okay to course correct. It's okay to say that you got things wrong, to take action on it. So how do you do it? Now that you know that your life's not where you're supposed to be, how do you go and take action to go and fix this? Well, first of all, you need to be aware of what you're doing and your patterns. You need to be honest with yourself and go and create a vision board or something for yourself. Go do something. If you're that's whatever, this, that, I'd never do that. Go, well, your life's not changing because you clearly haven't done things. So go and do that. Go and write a vision for yourself, and then write a plan. And not only that, say when you want it by. Because the moment I did it, right, and I'm not going to show this vision board is super personal to me, but it's in my room. I look at it every single morning. I've got a date, it's 5 years. I want all these things, And what happens is that things start to open up to you. Your eyes are attuned to this. It's kind of like when your mate buys this car, and then you just kind of you see that car everywhere. It's oh shit, this car's everywhere. And it's nah, the car was always there, but you were not attuned to it. So you need to get on that frequency of challenging yourself, wanting more from this life, breaking your own patterns, getting around different people for the most part. You need to get around different people, new ideas, change your environment. That's what I did, But to break those patterns, it's hard. And I was living for myself, but I'm telling you that everything on my vision board over there, right, and what it should be as yours as a man, because I can say this now because I've done this for this many years, has to be bigger than yourself. It has to be massive, unattainable. Because I'm telling you, whenever, like I said this before, like whenever you wanted that car or a house or you wanted to live in that area, you got it all. You got it all. You got your means are met. But if you are not happy, it's because you know that you can go do more. But you just need a plan, you know. You need to figure it out. Like, you need systems and stuff like that. You know, the systems that I've been living by for a few years to enable me to go, you know what, I'm having a midlife crisis here, and that's okay, and I can just go do something else. You know, you're probably sitting in your house right now or on the way home from work or a job that you don't like. You know, it doesn't have to be like that. That's your choice. You are choosing that, you know. At any time, you can choose to have not have it, but you are going to forego a little bit of comfort. It is going to feel so unnatural, and it's going to feel so foreign because your brain just wants to survive and be comfortable, and it's going to talk you out of it. It's fucked like that because it just does everything to protect you. It doesn't want abundance. It just wants to survive, you know? So I'm here to challenge you and just say that you are meant for something more. You can do more. You can break your pattern. If your ego allows you to do that, you can check yourself. But it's going to take every will about you. The older you get, it's harder because you just get more ingrained, you know? So the younger you are, if you're a young person watching this, you can do it. Just go for it. There's nothing to lose. You're never ever going to go homeless, nothing. You're never going to go starving or whatever. Your ego will take a hit. You might fail in front of other people, but that's it. That's the hardest thing. People don't want to look like they're struggling in front of other people. That is it. That is what, if you can get over that, game over. You're going to win. Like, you're going to take swings. You're just going to keep swinging, and then you're going to have a home run. Exactly how I have done it, you know? I had to go against everything. That is how I changed my life, which you will see in the coming months. And super, super blessed, super, super excited about it. And I wouldn't change it for the world, you know? I had to change my patterns, break all those beliefs. But yeah, absolutely peaking here. Guys, if you want to get hold of me off here, just go on to Gregor Fit, guys. On Instagram until I get my main Instagram back, because I won't have it for a few months because something's happening here. You can get onto me there, comment down here. There's going to be a link to the school or whatever. That's where I'm at. Like, guys, this is my gift to you guys. Like, I'm here to give to you guys. All right. Anyway, guys, change your ways. Stop living for yourself. Live for something bigger. That's when everything gets exciting here. I'll see you in the next one.